Starting life as a metaphysical diner on Twitter and BBC Six Music, the Charlatans frontman Tim Burgess created a virtual world of listening parties, tea and happenings, which he set up for real for 3 days at Kendal Calling. He supplied the best in music, DJs, Q&As, book readings and poetry.
Tim Peaks, which is a diner, not dissimilar to this. It started off as an imaginary diner from when Tim sent out a tweet asking if anybody wanted a coffee.
I think Tim was bringing out his cereal on it, a Totes Amaze Balls or something, and he needed a place to sell it. Yeah. And we just basically turned up with the acoustics, a bit of an acoustic setting there. Went down really well. Like. Everyone loved it though, didn't they?
Yeah,
everyone really loved it. Not just us, the old bit of the scene that was going on there.
Kendal Calling started 8 years ago when I met Ben Robinson. We'd been offered Pendulum as a concert, but the largest venue in town was 450, and we knew we could sell more tickets. So we had to go and build our own venue. So we hired a marquee and we sold 1,000 tickets. We put British Sea Power on the next night. That sold out as well. So we kind of realised that we were onto a good thing. That was 9 years ago, and it's grown every year since. And now we're about 15,000 capacity, running over 3 days, 12 stages. And by all accounts, it's quite a success.
The Grammotones have been working with Old Genesis Recordings ever since Tim Peaks started at Kendal Calling.
Hey little river, watch how you grow. Forward is the only one direction you'll know. And as you get...
Well, for the Grammotones, we arrange tours, plan budgets and stuff. Everything the band needs to go forward, I suppose.
We'll crack a break a turn to rust. It's funny how the rhythm of life can leave you feeling so sad. But never let it get in the way of what you want so bad.
So last year at Tim Peaks Diner, we had Kyle from The View. He popped up and did a short set. Then we had Roddy Frame, Nick Haywood, Edwin Collins, and Tim Burgess, obviously. And the Grammotones did with a house band over the weekend. It was fantastic.
Yes, Edwin Collins, Roddy Frame, Girl Like You.
Remember, you need to sing.
I never met a girl like you before. Now just like in a song from days of yore, she come a knocking on my door. I never met a girl like you before.
There's a chap called Nick Fraser who I met. He's an odd chap, he knows everyone, and he's got some bloody great ideas. He'd started introducing us to so many people at the festival. He'd really helped the festival come a long way in a short amount of time, that we then kind of trusted him to take areas on board and run them as his own area of the festival. It started off with the house party, which is his first great idea, that we gave him his own stage. It was dressed up like a house. We knew that he knew Tim Burgess quite well. Tim had this idea, and it just sounded like something that would add to the festival. We didn't really need any more musical areas, but I think there's nice to have a civilised area where you can go down for a cup of tea and listen to a talk and all the other activities that go on there.
Jenny, if you're ready, going down. A soldier's kiss placed upon his lover's wrist. She said, surely a man's life's worth more than this. Jenny, if you're ready, well, I hope that you'll be proud of this.
I'd always kind of fancied the idea of writing together and stuff, and so we ended up just kind of meeting up, and then we realised the harmonies worked really well, and started.
Yeah,
We
and
got a
then
bit of a band together, and
it just went from there.
Down on Cotton Mill Corner, a pre-Raphaelite brother says to a lover, take the hand, oh, Victorian man.
well, I've grown up with it because a lot of my family play in bands and sing, and I don't know, I've just had instruments around me from a really early age. Always listen to music at home. Everyone just sings around the house and things like that. So that's my reason, just because I've grown up with it and I love it.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
I don't know. Every time, like when you was younger and just saw someone playing a guitar, like a kid on my street who used to play it, it was kind of like, wow. You know, if he was playing like whatever song was in the chart at the minute, it was like, that's just amazing. I want to kind of do that. But then, obviously, once you start getting into it, you start listening to bands and stuff like that, and then it just kind of takes over your life. There's no, I don't know, I'm nearly crying. You just, yeah, thanks, mate. Generally, if I'm in like an awful, terrible mood, something will come, then normally it's more either a line first, out of nowhere, but normally it's got a melody with it already, and then I'll like morph the rest of the song around.
I've got a book with loads of notes and lyrics and things, and I put the music to them, and I'm really into my lyrics.
Jenny, if you're ready, going down. Jenny, if you're ready, going down, 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 down. Jenny, if you're ready, going. I hope that you'll be proud of this. I hope that you'll be proud of this. Yes, I hope that you'll be proud of this. A soldier's kiss. Jenny, if you're ready, well, I hope that you'll be proud of this. A soldier's kiss. Jenny, if you're ready, well, I hope that you'll be proud of this. A soldier's kiss. Jenny, if you're ready, well, I hope that you'll be proud of this. Jenny, if you're ready, going down, down, down. I hope that you'll be proud of this.
It's an addiction that you can't really get away from, can you? Once you're
No.
hooked.
I recommend it.
One.